Hello, this is Dr. Herdig at Chiropractic. I get asked consistently all the time, how do I stretch my neck? And I have seen some crazy things y'all try to do. It didn't help. So let me actually go over things that are beneficial that you can do in order to help stretch your neck and help with your posture. Also things to not do that will hurt yourself, and certain things to do in order to make sure that you're just not stretching it, trying to strengthen it, and doing all the bad habits that are causing it to happen in the first place. First, I want to talk about what are the bad habits that are actually causing you to need to stretch your neck. For one is really going to be your desk ergonomics. We're always sitting down at a desk, we're on our cell phones bent over like this, and we're always on laptops or something that's straightforward. Well, look what that does to my posture. Look how I'm here. I'm sitting forward, I'm leaning forward, I have this forward head posture, and over time, that's just gonna put so much more pressure on my neck and on these disc spaces. The first thing that I want you to do for your posture, especially for your neck, lift up your computer screens, okay? I want you to be between a 10 to 30 degree angle here where you're looking up, because look at the difference. If I'm looking down here at my computer screens, look at just lifting them up a little bit, what that does for my posture. That's gonna help for so much longevity into the future. Now let's go over into some exercises and some stretches that we can do in order to help the things that have already happened. Now, the first thing that I want to make sure that we're doing is sitting into a chair, and on the bottom of the chair, I want you to grab onto it with one arm. What I want you to do with the other hand is grab the side of your neck, and you're just going to pull to the side. This is going to stretch your trapezius muscle. That muscle attaches here to the mastoid process and travels all the way down, and it's going to stretch that side of the neck. I want you to hold this for 30 seconds. Then what I want you to do is turn your hand where it's at the back of the head, and I want you to pull 45 degrees forward. That is going to stretch your muscle called the Levator Scapulae, which still attaches here, but attaches to that scapula. We're always wearing our shoulders as earrings, and so with that, we need to relax those muscles, and that is the muscle that's going to help with that. Next, I want you to grab here above your eyebrow, and you're going to pull back. Okay, this is helping with two muscles actually. This is helping with your sternocleidomastoid, which is responsible for rotation of the neck, but then also it's helping with your scalenes. Now your anterior, your middle scalenes, between those is where your brachial plexus exits from. And those are all of the nerves that go down into the arms. And so if you're having numbness and tingling into the hands and the fingers, and even sometimes carpal tunnel syndrome and symptoms, doing this stretch right here will really, really help. Now, another thing that I want to talk about is postural exercises. Okay, I tell this to every single one of my patients because we all have poor posture. It's first is going to be called chin tucks. I want you to take your chin and I want you to pull it straight back, just a translation backwards, and you're going to hold that for 3 seconds. Yes, it's not attractive, I know, okay? Pull it straight back, give yourself a turkey neck, and you're going to hold that for a little bit and relax. Do it again, hold it for 3 seconds and relax. I want you to do that 15 times in the morning and 15 times at night. If that's a little bit too difficult, I want to show you an easier way to do this. We're going to come right over here to this wall. Okay, you're going to put your feet against the wall, and I want you to take your head and you're going to bring it straight back against the wall. You're going to touch the wall, hold it there for 3 seconds, and then relax. Then you're going to do it again. Touch the wall, hold it there for 3 seconds, and relax. Again, 15 times in the morning and 15 times at night. That is going to strengthen the deep neck flexors, and that's going to help with the forward head posture. The only other thing that I want to mention is going to be scapular retractions. I want you to put your arms up in front of you, and I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades together, hold that for 3 seconds, and relax. Again, squeeze together, hold that for 3 seconds, and relax. That's going to strengthen the rhomboids, okay? Rhomboid minor and rhomboid major, and that's what brings your shoulder blades together and is going to help bring those shoulders back. If we can correct those the postural problems that we're having just from sitting at a desk all the time and doing the stretches that I just showed you, there's such a great benefit to that included with the adjustments. If these are issues that you're having, or if this is helpful at all, please come into Chiropractic. We would love to take a look at it and see what we can do for you.